What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Things gone change around here. I'm making some bold moves right now guys that may pay off massively, they may collapse massively, but I'm going to make these bold moves because we need to inject some change into this series. I spent the last 3 months, well 3 months really, October, November and December, the last 3 months building this club up and getting a super team and, you know, promising myself that I wouldn't do what we did last year in terms of like changing the team loads and getting stuck with players and stuff. But I didn't think about the fact that we don't have to stick with the same team when it's tradable, right? Because we can sell the players, we can buy new players because they're tradable. So this year I didn't want to get caught up with untradeable players that I had to play. And what I did instead was get caught up with tradable players that I felt a need to have to play. To break that cycle, I sold Patrick Vieira. I got rid of him. I also cleared a few of the 83s off my trade pile. There's still some on there. They're starting to sell for 3.5k. I can sell them for 4k, 4.5k if I wanted to wait. But I sold Vieira for 1.37 million. We bought him for 1.245 million. So I think we actually made about 55,000 coins on him after tax, and we got 300 or 400 good games out of him as well. So that's awesome. What I've done off the back of that, because I know Prime Icons are coming tomorrow. I don't know officially, and I don't know which Prime Icons are coming, but it's been so long since the last Prime Icons, and it's fuckmas, and they didn't release them last week. So I'm absolutely certain they're coming. Now, I've still got lots of 83s on the trade pile. Which you can see here, they will all sell. They will all sell for 3.5k as well. Maybe 3,200 if I'm desperate for the coins, but I don't need the coins right now. You can see in the top left we've got 10,000 coins, but I'm okay with that. And then on top of all the other investments, I started picking up 87s because again, I know Prime Icons are coming. If a big Prime Icon comes, people are going to want it. They're going to want to do it. They're going to have to buy the cards for it. Iniestas I picked up for around 26, some 25s. There's a 26 there. Obviously I bought 2 Ozils before. So we've got an Ozil there, and I bought a whole bunch of PKs, 25k for that PK. We bought 25.5k for that PK, and I just stacked my trade pile full of 87 rated cards, essentially. Not only did I stack my club full of 87 rated cards, I also went and bought some other players, basically. I went and bought Carlos Puyol, 400,000 coins for an icon, the cheapest icon on the market at the time. 387 bid on him. Worst case scenario here, if his card doesn't go up, I lose tax. I lose 20k as a risk. If I can even sell him for 410, 415, I'll lose 4 or 5k as a risk. But I also went and bought Jari Litmanen because he is/was the cheapest central icon. And I followed a lot of the traders and stuff, and they were talking about how the cheapest icon that was needed for Thierry Henry, the cheapest central icon, went up to 650,000 coins for a brief period of time. So I bought Litmanen. Maybe if it's a Hullet or a Ronaldo or a Mateus or a Paolo Maldini, maybe I actually use Litmanen, Puyol and Rui Costa and trade them in for it, and I've got an icon that I'm going to use for the rest of the year for super cheap. But if not, then I'm going to sell them both, hopefully make a good amount of profit on them. I bought Rodriguez a while back for 38,500 as an 86 rated special card. I think that's a steal. He's already up over 40,000 now as well, so it turns out that was already a good deal. I was looking at buying some Raphaels. I know we packed him. I was looking at him literally 2 days ago for like 35k, and I was like, man, I should buy him. He was 10k cheaper than the next 86 rated inform. I didn't buy him, and now he's gone up to around 40 to 41k. You can see, well, there's a 40k with no bin. So he's about, I guess he's about 39 to 40k right now. So I've got him, and he's actually going to be in a future team. I also bought Dani Alves for the same reason as I bought Rodriguez. 35,000 coins for a Brazilian PSG special card. I just felt like that was great value for money. And it looks like he's around 37 to 39,000 now. So again, there's a small bit of profit there. I've also got the informs that we packed, obviously, and that we bought. Goretzka, we picked up for 230k. He is about the same sort of value right now. And again, happy with him because we purchased him. We played 235 games with him. He's a good addition to the squad. We've got these two bad boys that we ended up packing. We got Pizzi that I bought for 23,000 coins. And there was one more on a trade pile. And again, I just felt like I mean, he's already got a bid of 23,250. I felt like 23,000 coins for a Portuguese inform with decent stats, 84 rated, was just too cheap. I bought Saul, excuse me. I bought Saul, apologies. He's actually going into my team. We'll get to that in a second. Obviously, we've got Juliano's and the other Path to Glories. I went and bought a Balde Diao as well, half expecting him to be in Team of the Week this week. He wasn't. He isn't. But at 32,000 coins, this is a card I'm happy to hang on to because he plays well, he plays a lot, and he's not cheaper than 32,000 coins right now anyway. And then again, just lots and lots of items in the club. An Ozil, a Verratti, Handanovic, a Rakitic, a PK, a Cavani, and Iniesta. I picked all of these guys up for 25 to 26k. And on the last time, let me just get Footbin open real quickly. I hate doing this, but it's nice to reference it. The last time big prime icons came, Rakitic went up to... come on, Footbin, load up. I think Footbin's crashed. Let's go to all there. Rakitic went up to about 35,000, 34, 35,000. So we picked up Rakitic for 26,000. So even if he only goes up to 31, we're going to make like 3, 4k after tax. Risk-free, essentially. And for PK and for Iniesta, so I bought PKs for 25 to 26,500 coins or so. And he went up to 33,000 coins on the last Prime Icons. Tuesday, maybe that wasn't even for the Prime Icons, but they go up. So I'm going to make a few thousand coins risk-free, essentially, on every single card here that we made as an 87, maybe 5,000 or 6,000 coins. We've got lots of 85s and 84s, and still a whole bunch of 83s in the club that I bought for cheap, that I haven't sold yet, that we will sell in time. You can see here, we've literally got pages of these 83 rated cards, which is awesome. So all in all, we've got millions of coins. I genuinely believe, is that 6 more... yeah, see, look at that, boom. 6 more 83s gone for 3.5k. We've got legitimately millions of coins in this club, just waiting to be like realised. And once we realise that, I'm going to change this team up massively. For the time being, I've changed it minor. We've basically replaced Vieira with Saul. Saul is going to be my CDM. Medium high work rates, 5'11", 4-star weak foot, great defensive stats, good stamina, great passing, just a very well-rounded card. He's 5'11", tall too. And the reason why I went for him was I bought him whilst on stream. For me, it was a case of Vieira for 1.35 or 1.4 million, whatever I sold him for, is not worth that many coins. He doesn't change the game for me that much where I'm like, damn man, Vieira saves me time and time again. So I was like, let me get those coins back. Let me invest them to make more coins so that we can work our way towards an absolutely even better team, which means we change the team. This is the team we're going to be playing with for today's game. We're going to play one more live game. And again, we've got so much. We have literally just got so much. I think I actually want to play Pires in midfield this game as well. We're going to get rid of him. I've got 3 games left on him, so I'm going to use him. We'll keep Goretzka on the bench. I've got an insane bench. Matuidi, Kimmich, Munir, Pirlo, Alessandrini, even this Giuliano card. This is actually a great card. I might look into more using this because if he gets an upgrade again, he might be very, very good. We've got this Raphael card as well. I want to put him on the bench too, actually. Ooh, who do I put him on instead of? Let's put him on instead of Goretzka because Goretzka will generally be in the team. But yeah, this Raphael card, 4-star, 4-star, very good in games. It'll be interesting to play with him. So that is going to be the team that we are going to use. I don't know if I'm going to go into a Division 1 game today or if we're not. But I've also got 6 packs, guys. I'm not going to show you where I got these packs from just yet, but we are going to open them right now. I'm going to show you where I got these packs from in tomorrow's video. But we've got 2 rare gold packs, a jumbo premium gold pack, a premium gold pack, and a premium silver players pack, and a premium Electrum players pack. So we're going to open those now. And then we're going to go ahead and get him to, I think, a daily knockout tournament game. And the reason why I want to go into a daily knockout tournament game is because I actually don't want this video to be super long. And I've got a better chance of a rage quit from the DKT than in Division 1. We obviously played Division 1 game in yesterday's episode. Now, we get the Anzi Makalaka centre-back. Only 1,000 coins, not interested in selling him. I'll keep these for now, keep him for now, keep him and him for now. And we'll take a view on these guys' prices real quick. So I met CDM 3.1. Oh, damn, very nice. Ah, 1.1 there for those two. I was actually thinking we'd get 2.5k. For 1,000 coins or less, I'll hang on to him for the time being. Now, right back from, yep, 1,000 coins or less, I'll hang on to him for the time being. We've got a striker from the Dutch League. 1,000 coins or less, I'll hang on to him. And then from the Turkish, I think this is one of the expensive teams. 2.7k, 1.8k. Let's get rid of him. 1.4k for that guy, no problem at all. I'll take it. Nice little bit of extra profit there. We've then got a premium Electrum Players Packs. This is 6 gold, 6 silvers, and only 3 rares. You don't really expect all that much out of this, and in fact, we don't get a board. We do get a shiny gold, but not a board player, sadly. But anything we get here will be nice to put into the club. Ooh, we actually get, again, some nice players here. We'll send those dudes into the club. We'll send these. Ooh, oh, not anymore. That would have been nice before, but yeah, we'll send those dudes into the club. And then we get Bun from Vieira. Yeah, it looks like 1,000 coins or less. For the time being, I'll hang on to him because there'll be an SBC, like a marquee matchup, that will make him even more relevant where his price will go up. And then a fullback from the Liga MX. Wow, not even 500 coins. Perfect. I'll keep him, no problem at all as well. It leaves us with a premium gold pack, a jumbo premium gold pack, and 2 rare gold packs. So a nice little pack opening here today. And we get no boards from the premium gold pack, but we do get a shiny gold. Hopefully it'll be one of the good shiny golds that's worth a little bit. It's not. We don't want him. We don't want those staff, sorry. I will send both of these boys up to the trade pile for the time being. We'll discard the staff there. And that puts us back already over 30,000 coins. A jumbo premium gold pack now as well, guys. Let's see what we get out of this jumbo here. No shine again. My luck isn't in with the shine, sadly. Maybe those 2 gold packs are going to be nice for us. Few decent players there. Nice, very nice. 2 Cam to CM cards. That's really, really good coins, that is. And then we'll send these 3 players to the trade pile. I'll sell them all for like 450 to 500. It's just a little bit better than discarding them. Just a few extra coins there. 2 rare gold packs as well. Let's see if we can get ourselves one of the team of the weeks before they go out of packs. We do get a shine. There we go. Come on, be a big Cartier. Let's have a nice big pull. Spanish goalkeeper. Oh, it's Pepe Reina. If that was David De Gea, I would have been so happy because I do want to purchase him for one of the next teams that we get. Not a bad pack. Another 83 rated card that I didn't have. We'll send him to the club for now, and we'll get rid of him afterwards. I'm going to keep both of those kits. I might use both of those kits this week. And then another rare gold pack. So all in all, guys, very, very nice set of packs. No shine out of that pack either, but we got 183 rated player out of those packs, and they cost me next to not. Oh, wow. That's what I like out of these sort of packs. How much is Dembele? Oh, 3k. Well, I'll hang on to him for now. There's no point getting rid of him for 3k. I thought he was like 10, 11k already still, but I guess not. So those packs were there, guys. Very nice indeed for those. And as said, I'm going to go into the weekend league. We're going to go into the DKT. I did finish on gold 3 obviously last week, so I will auto qualify. I'm a bit gutted I didn't spend a little bit more time well, I'm not gutted because I had a great Christmas. No, I'm happy. I'm glad I didn't spend the time on the game. You know, I could have easily got, like, no problem at all, got Elite 3 last week. And I felt like it was an Elite 1 run. I was playing good FIFA. I was 2 wins and 1 loss as well, so I actually went 16-2 out of the last 18 games that I played. And the wins were just coming thick and fast. I was playing good FIFA. I really did feel like I'd have a good opportunity to do some good things. Now, I do want to... Damn, I didn't press pause. Like, normally I don't have to change because I could just play with Rui Costa up front. But I sadly cannot play with Saul up front. Actually, well, I suppose I could. He wouldn't be the worst player in the world, especially not in the DKT. In fact, we might even get a chance with him here. Here he is. Beautiful little drag back into the space. The shot, not good enough. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, go out. Go on. Don't worry, we still got it. Is this guy even playing? Is he there? Oh, that could so easily have been a penalty. And the reason why I did daily knockout tournament today, like I said, guys, is that I don't want this video to be like crazy long. Oh, and refight for that. Damn, I should have just turned and shot, man. I've been watching a lot of gameplay recently because I need to up my game, right? My aim this year, at some stage in the year, is to get... like, obviously, I want to get top 100, right? Top 100 would be absolutely spectacular. Maybe I can get there late in the year. I know last year, Cali SCG, who is a very similar skill level player to me, you know, he regularly gets like Elite 3 and Elite 2 and on occasion gets Elite 1. He got top 100 late last year when, like, you know, when the game was dead and when no one was really playing it in the last months and stuff. He got a couple of, I think, one weekly top 100 and one monthly top 100. So for me, if that's when I'm able to get top 100 because the game's dead, I'll take that anyway. But outside of that, one of my aims this year is not to necessarily be a consistent Elite 1 player. Obviously, I would love that. But my aim is to get back-to-back Elite 1 finishes, because I've got Elite 1 twice this year already, which is more than I did last year. I only got it once last year, so I've obviously improved my game. But to go up to the next level, I need to understand the game mechanics a little better than I do. And I know for me personally, one of the reasons why I don't perform as good as I could is because of the fact that I don't have the time of day that the other players that get really good rewards, really good finishes do, like, play. I speak to a couple of the top 100 guys quite a lot, Lewis and Shane specifically, and you know that they space out their games a lot. They take big long breaks after losses, and they just generally have much better ability to deal with the 40 games over a weekend. Of course, for me, I have to make videos, I've got a family, like I've got other kind of responsibilities outside of just being able to play FIFA, and obviously I envy that ability for those guys, but at the same time I'm also very happy for them. And so if I don't have the time to deal with the 40 games as good as other people, and I don't have like the ability to keep the pressure off myself, what I have to do in that case then is to figure out a way to be better at the game mechanically, so that I can just get more wins in spite of all the other problems. And so I was looking at like a few people and the way they were playing, and I low driven almost every shot, and that's a problem. I miss a lot of low drivens, and I was watching some dudes. I was watching actually Dito yesterday or today actually, and he drills shots, man. Like and quite a lot of the pros and the top 100 dudes and just the elite players, and I don't want to single them out as if like nobody else is good enough to play. Like, see that low driven shot there? That was unnecessary. I could have just used a regular shot there, and that's Cristiano Ronaldo. He might have slammed that into the back of the net, into the top bins. So I need to start putting into my game regular shots, just pressing, shoot shots, and not all the time, not every time either, but definitely need to figure out where is a good spot to put those shots over putting in a low driven shot. Obviously I know the angles on the low driven sometimes are really effective. Like right here I would do a low driven. I'm gonna do a normal shot. I didn't even get the shot off. Yeah, right there would have been, I think he's offside. Oh, he's not. Oh, he is. Right there would have been a great time to do a low driven shot. But I want to just, yeah, like I said, I just want to try and force myself to do things a little bit differently, just to try and figure out a way to get a bit better and just to edge out a few more wins, because it's the same old story for me. And ultimately it comes down to two things: either me not being good enough to play against an opponent, or me making too many errors. And I still make some errors in this game. Let's just try a regular shot. That's it, Edison saved that easily. Yeah, I still make lots of errors in this game in terms of giving the ball away for counterattacks in offense and being too aggressive with defense, giving the ball away from like corner kicks and such, which just causes me to lose possession and get counted on. I still make those mistakes quite a lot. But so many games for me are just winnable games that I lose. And I want to turn those winnable games into games that I win. Because there aren't many games on a weekend where I lose a game, like, deservedly. And I know that sounds really arrogant, right? But what I mean is, there are probably only 3 to 5 games per weekend that I play where I'm like, damn, that guy was very good. And he thoroughly deserved his win. And of the games that I played this weekend, I finished 18-3. And one of those games, the guy was just very good. And even then, that was a winnable game for me, right? The guy, remember that guy that had like loads of possession against me? He beat me 3-2 in the 90th minute. I had my chances to score goals, and I just didn't take my chances. But he was a strong player. I could tell he probably finishes on at least 30 wins a week, maybe more, maybe 34 wins a week. He gave me a solid game, and I came out of that game thinking, hey, you know what? I played very good FIFA there. I lost just to the better man on the day, and that's okay. But the other 2 games that I lost, they were games that, like, I lost one of them like 7-6. I shouldn't be conceded 7 goals in a game. It just shouldn't be happening. And so it's those games that I feel like I need to turn into wins way more often, because the games that I can lose because I'm just being outplayed or I'm up against a good player, as I say, I'd say it's 3 to 5 times a week I come up against dudes where I'm like, whoa, that was a tough game against a good player. And so if I lose the games that I'm supposed to lose because I'm just not good enough or I'm up against a really strong opponent, theoretically I should be winning 34 to 35 games as a minimum every week against the guys that I think I'm better than, you know, and it is me thinking that I'm better than them. It's not necessarily the actual truth, you know. It might be a case of where I'm not better than them. Oh man, I'm just trying too hard to get into that low driven spot. You know, it might be a case where I think I'm better than I am. But that's why I want to learn like a few extra things in this game, get a few different techniques under my belt, just to make sure that I can change my game up when needed against someone who isn't very good at this game but is still staying in the game because of my own stupidity. And one of the things that I actually learned from this weekend league was from the guy that did beat me 3-2 in the 90th minute, and he passed the ball like I've never seen. Like, I can't remember his formation. I'm going to go back and get the game. I'm going to watch the game. I'm going to see his formation and see his team. Because his team wasn't, like, outstanding, if I remember correctly. In fact, I don't think he had an icon or a red card. I think he just had, like, a gold team with a couple of informs. I think it was a Premier League team, maybe with, like, a Mane striker or something. I honestly can't remember specifically the team. Oh, that was nice. That was good defending. Oh, don't worry about it, guys. Oh, don't worry about it, guys. See that? Like, this is a game I just should win, right? This guy just isn't very good, and I'm only 3-2 up. A top quality player would be 4-5-1 up by now, or 4-5-0 up, and this wouldn't even be a contest. This guy would have been gone. He would have been rage quit already. And so that's on me to fix, essentially. But that guy, the way he was passing around, really opened my eyes to the fact that, look at this. This is outrageous. But yeah, it really just opened my eyes to the fact that I don't have to just rush. I don't have to... Every pass doesn't have to be a forwards pass. You know what I mean? Like, some passes can be sideways passes or backwards passes. And many times, producing a sideways or a backwards pass will cause a midfielder or a defender to step up and leave a gap. And so I need to incorporate that into my gameplay as well. And I just want to be a better FIFA player, guys, honestly. Like, I know I'm relatively good, especially for someone of my age. You know, 33 years old, the reflexes aren't what they used to be. But yeah, for someone my age and someone who can't take this game as seriously as they would like to, due to the fact that they have things outside of you know, actually playing FIFA to deal with, which obviously the top 100 pro players don't have kind of against them, and also due to the fact that I don't have the super team. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I don't have a super team. I know my team is fantastic, right? I know, like, this Henry, this Ronaldo, I've got icons, I've got top end players, but I don't have the 90 Hullet, I don't have the 94 R9 Ronaldo or the 95 striker Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't have that Lothar Matthäus or that Paolo Maldini. You know, there's plenty of players that I don't have that would actually help me get 1 or 2, maybe 3 more wins a weekend league in those tough games where it's my fault that I didn't win. You know, those are the teams that would have really helped. And if I played on a pay-to-win account, like, you know, if I played on my main account, I would have all of the players. You know, I would have a fully stacked icon team. And I do wonder what differences I would get out of myself as a FIFA player if I was playing, I think he's offside, he is, if I was playing with the best possible team in the game. But generally speaking, I want to be a better FIFA player. And again, I know I do good for the circumstances that I'm put myself under. I know I'm a content creator first and essentially a FIFA pro, not even. But if I wanted to take this seriously, to become the best FIFA player that I could be, I would have to draw back massively on content creation. And I just don't want to do that, right? This is my livelihood. I actually love this job. I'm very fortunate to be in this job. I don't want to, like, turn that away for the hopes that I can play FIFA a little bit better than I currently play it. But yeah, bottom line, dudes, I want to be better at this game, and I'm working on getting better at this game, but it's a process, and it's a long process. What a finish that was. It's a long process. It's not like an overnight thing. And one thing that you have to do, and I get this from skills so much, one thing you have to do to be a better FIFA player is to just play this game at the highest level you can for as long as possible. And that's why he spammed Division 1s, and I don't spam Division 1. Funnily enough, I didn't play Division 1 today because I thought I'd get a rage quit, but turns out, foul ref. Turns out we're probably not going to get a rage quit here. But yeah, I need to spam more Division 1. I need to play this game a lot more than I currently do. So we're going to work on that, and I want to go back to playing like really good pros and such. Ooh, just wide. Yeah, like, I'm going to be playing, I think, Ideals FIFA again today, a couple of games, see if I can learn some things from him, and just pick some stuff up that's going to be nice and helpful for me. That's Eric Bailly's ball. We've got Pirlo there. Is he offside? Yes, he is. It was Pires anyway. It did go in, but sadly, Robert Pires was offside. So let's have a look at some comments. I thought this game would be done by now. Maybe that's, again, very arrogant of me to assume. So Viathan says, I understand that one of the biggest problems with reducing the games is that too many people would get the equivalent of 40 out of 40. Say, for example, 30 out of 30. Maybe a way to get around is if you play 30 games, if you reach a certain threshold, for example, 28 to 30 or more, you can unlock the Weekend League Elite. I see where this is going. So you say, like, the people that do 30 get to play more games. If that's the case, we already have that. It's literally the reward structure that we currently have. If you only want to play 30 games, just play 30 games. You don't have to play more. I want a different structure in the Weekend League, right? I think the game is due for a different structure. I think it's just light years behind what esports do. I understand the predicament EA have. A, there potentially isn't a big enough player base playing competitive to give like a fairly ranked play. Ooh, is this guy going to be in again here? And B, with the way they divvy out rewards. Look at what the rewards of just squad battles have done this year compared to squad battles compared to no squad battles last year. Everybody has got such an amazing team because there are so many more coins being pumped onto the market through squad battles, and it's created a massively inflated market, and it's also created a situation where everybody has super teams. Now, I'm actually all for everybody having like really good super teams. What a finish, Ronaldo! I'm all for it. Like, I'm happy. Like, again, as a content creator first, I want you guys to experience the best players. I want you guys to be able to play with Ronaldos and Prime Icons and Messis and such, because it's like before FIFA 17 and FIFA 16 and previous, it was impossible to get those players, like, because there was just no way to make coins unless you spammed the hell out of the game, spent money, or were an incredible trader. Now you can just play this game like just normally, just do the kind of daily achievements that are there, and actually get yourself an incredible team from just playing on just your average daily kind of dose of FIFA. And I love that. But yeah, I don't think having an elite tier in the Weekend League is actually beneficial to anyone, because the people that are the best are still going to be playing 40 games, and the people that aren't the best are still going to be getting a high amount of wins that will be equivalent to a similar sort of reward structure as if they played just 30 games or so now. So I don't think that's the best thing. Ludwig says, hey Nepo, you always talk about how there's nothing to do during Ultimate Team during the week, so I thought maybe you could do a series where you play some subscribers. I read this comment the other day. I don't mind playing subscribers. The problem is, with a channel as big as mine is, and I got this even back in FIFA 14 when I was nowhere near as big as I am now, is that people get crazy salty, and it actually creates a negative atmosphere what a finish. It creates a negative atmosphere for people that don't get games, and they start getting very angry and very rude and very salty, and they start abusing. And then what happens is it just makes it an actual negative experience. Like, if I say, okay, send me a game invite, I'll play, I'll just pick people at random. People legitimately just start, I sent my request before him, and I've been subscribed to you for longer, and I've watched every video, and you can't even play me one game. And honestly, it just becomes a negative experience. And it's so sad that in a game like FIFA specifically, where it takes like 20 minutes for one game, and you can only play against one person unless you play clubs, which is just a terrible game mode. Funnily enough, it is my favourite game mode, but it is a terrible game mode. In FIFA, you can't play against multiple people like easily. In something like Call of Duty, crazy easy to play against lots of people, right? Because it's like, hey, we'll get a team of 5 on my team, we'll play 2 games, and then we'll get a team which will only take like 15 minutes anyway, and then we'll get a new team of 5. So we're able to get through like 20 or 30 subscribers per hour, instead of on FIFA where you could get through 3 subscribers per hour. if you get me. Go on, Ronaldo. So yeah, it's definitely something I have thought about and considered. I just don't think it's right for the channel right now. That's my my kind of personal opinion. Game Techers says, hey, Nep, wanted to ask an interesting question. Where'd you get the name NepentheZ from? Literally just Googled, dude. Just Googled. When I was about 18 years old, I needed a name to rap battle with because the name that I had was terrible. And I Googled weird science names and I just clicked on a list. And I saw NepentheZ with the S instead of the Z, which is the plant. And the name just looked cool. So I took it and it stuck and it worked. And it's been with me ever since. I managed to get a big win out of this game. A nice 6-2 win. I thought it was going to be tricky there in the end. Fancy that. I decided, you know, I was explaining to you guys today that I wanted to take a few more non-low driven shots. Interestingly enough, I actually scored some low-driven shots. My first goal with Thierry Henry here. Very nice finish, very nice low-driven. Ronaldo gets the ball through. Henry there, low-driven perfectly under the goalkeeper into the bottom corner. And then a few minutes later, Cristiano Ronaldo made it too with a near-identical shot. Similar sort of position, perfectly under the goalkeeper into the corner. And then I think my third goal was also a low-driven shot. Again from Cristiano Ronaldo. Again from basically the same position and perfectly under the goalkeeper into the bottom corner. But my next goals, I think they were all long shots, weren't they? A Thierry Henry finesse shot, lovely little 1-2 with Pirlo, banging finesse shot to the top of the box, and I could easily have done a low driven there into the bottom corner. I was actually in a good spot here for a low driven just to that bottom right corner. I took the finesse shot instead, which was nice. We then scored with Cristiano Ronaldo, another banging shot. I think this was an outside of the boot shot. Well, not an outside of the boot shot, an inside of the boot shot actually, but a really nice long shot again. Unusual for me to hit those, and you know why it's unusual for me to hit those, and this is my fault for not experiencing my team properly, and you get this experience again through playing the game often. One of the issues I have is I've played with you know, the Gabriel Jesus and the Anthony Martials and the Alessandrinis and such for so long in this game that they can't hit this shot. They don't score this shot from right here. This shot goes wide off the post, keeper saves it. This is just not a shot that one of those players is really able to make on a consistent basis. So my immediate mind is saying to me, don't take this shot. This is a low chance shot. But when it's Cristiano Ronaldo, this is a high chance shot. This shot goes in all the time because it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So I need to teach myself and reteach myself that, hey, these players can actually bang these shots. Oh, this was Pires, I thought it was Polo. They look the same. Yeah, you know, this, I need to teach myself that, hey, these guys, these incredible players that I've got now, I need to utilize them as if they were incredible players, not as if they were average gold cards that I need to make sure is the best chance. Like, look at this, man. He's got two defenders right on him. That guy, the defender to the right that I've actually aimed the shot at, has that gone through his legs? Yes, it has. Through his legs, off the post, in at the other side, almost off the other post. 3 long shots and 3 low drivens. That is pretty perfect. I mean, yeah, my opponent wasn't the best of players, but look at my shot map. That's incredible. Shots from all over the place, great possession, great pass accuracy, just generate a really strong game. As I said, I actually wanted to do that on the DKT because I didn't want this video to be like super long. Turns out doesn't matter what I want because it's super long. Anyway, but we have completed some objectives. A finesse brace gives us 1,000 coins. I'll take that. Score for Portugal. Of course, we have Cristiano Ronaldo, so we get a silver gift pack and some coins as well, which is very nice. What's that? Becoming season. Play online seasons. I'll do that later on today. Fit 11. Apply fitness. Oh, play a squad fitness card. We'll do that just now. Play 20, which gives us a lone player pack. Ugh. Yeah, I know that's for like the new people that have just got the game, right? Because they won't obviously have like an insane squad where an 81 to an 84 rated player will be quite nice for them. But we've got lots of fitness cards. I can't wait to sell these. Some more coins in the bank. So there's another daily objective complete. So the only other daily objective I've got to do is to play a seasons game. And we've got 16 hours to do it, so I will do that. So we get 400 more coins there. Not too bad. Pays for most of the card. We also sold 2 more items. What did sell? Oh, those couple of silver players there. Very nice indeed. And we've got 2 packs now to finish off the video with a silver reward pack. Come on, EA. Let's get Dabo or Cristiano. Come on, give us one of those beasts, EA. Give us a big player. Give us something nice. Give us a sellable. No. Okay, never mind, EA. Maybe next time, and we'll discard those remaining items. And then we get a premium loan reward player pack, an 81 to an 85 rated loan. Let's see who... Oh, I thought it was going to be a silver player there. Holy. Who's it going to be? Spanish. Centre-back. Real Albiol. Not interested in him. Maybe there's a gold player in here as well that we can sell. No, a contract and a fitness card that I'll take, though. That's not so bad. We'll discard the other two items. And that, guys, is going to signal the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.